Good morning. Hi, my name is Missy from Missy Cooking on a Budget. Why can I never say my own name? I don't know why. So, welcome to my kitchen. Forgive me if I repeat myself because part of this video I did record a couple hours ago. I was not ready to be, I was just getting up, so I was not ready to be on camera and say anything much, but besides to show you how to put the corned beef in the crock pot. The reason I'm doing this video ahead of time is because this is the way I like to have it. I like to have a soft corned beef. You shouldn't have to use a knife. It should just like shred apart. And the last few videos I've watched in people's that I've had in the future, that's how it's like. It's like you have to cut it with a knife, it slabs. If you like it that way, by all means eat it that way. But just in case someone didn't know how to make it this way, I figured I'd show a small video about it. So I had already, in the next, after I'm done talking, it'll go into that clip on how to start this. It's already been on for a couple hours. And all I'm going to do next is peel a bunch of carrots, throw them in there. I have a couple of potatoes that I was saving for home fries. I'm just going to throw them in there. There's 3 in there. Just so I can have it, if there is any leftovers, because it's such a small one. So I can make corned beef hash. Otherwise, I'm going to actually boil my potatoes on the stove and have them mashed. That's just the way we like it. And then the last hour, I'm going to cut up my cabbage and throw that in there. And that's all there is to corned beef and cabbage dinner for St. Patrick's Day. But I did want to tell you guys a little bit that I've seen a lot of different posts. People like to get excited about things like, oh, that's not an authentic Irish recipe. No, it's not. But with any culture, when they came over here, they Americanized the food and how they celebrated it because they couldn't always get the same food that they had over there. Or maybe, I don't know the history of it. I did not look it up. Maybe this was a cheaper cut of meat, so they started doing that. I know that for half a century, I've been eating it, and that's what we always have on St. Paddy's Day, is corned beef and cabbage. So, and it's really just, you know, a tradition that was started in my family and a lot of other people's family. But if you want to have something different to eat on St. Patrick's Day, that's your business, not mine. So, I did want to show you. To me, this is part of the meal, actually, too, is to have your rye bread with it. And you can have pumpernickel. I just actually like rye, so this is what we'll be having with it also. And if you guys watched my video the other day, when I did the beet tops, that today's dessert is going to be strawberry shortcake. So there's really not much to show you with a crock pot meal. I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. Get my carrots peeled, get them in now. The potatoes in now. Still got 2 or 3 more hours for this to cook. I'll wait for my cabbage last hour. That last hour, I'll peel my potatoes and mash them up, you know, have mashed potatoes on the stove. And that'll be it. So I'll be back just to show you guys the finished plate and our finished dessert, which is going to be delicious. Who doesn't love a strawberry shortcake? And that'll be it for today. But I thought you guys might be interested in knowing how I make a corned beef, how it comes out. It's delicious. And one of the other things I wanted to say, a lot of times, especially like with a corned beef, remember you haven't seen it yet. I showed you that you get that little seasoning packet in there. And by all means, if you want to use it, use it. I choose not to use it because there's certain cuts of meat, corned beef being one of them, that I enjoy the taste of the meat. I don't need it covered up by any seasonings at all. Because when you start adding a lot of seasonings to different things, you're eating the flavor of the seasonings. You're not eating the actual flavor of the meat. And corned beef is just one of those meats that I enjoy the taste of the meat. So I don't need to put anything else on it. But if you want to, by all means, go right ahead. That's the whole thing. The enjoyment of cooking is to be able to cook to your taste buds, not to anybody else's. Because something could be absolutely wonderful to somebody else, and you taste it and you're like, I don't know about that. But we're all different. We all have different taste buds. We all like different foods, and that's about it. So you guys have a great day. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I'll be back in a few hours, and it'll be seconds for you to show you the finished thing, because there's nothing to do now but let the crock pot do its work. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so here's our corned beef that we rinsed. Just a small one, because I'd split it with my son. But just to show you guys, throw it right in the crock pot. I'm going to add, about 3 cups of water. I'm going to put the crock pot on high and leave it. Let me put this on first so I don't forget. We don't need no seasoning, and it comes with a little seasoning pack. Nope, we don't gotta use that. I rinsed it to get the salt off of it, because it has an excess of salt. It doesn't take it all off, but it takes off what you need off, so it's not overly salty. And then in about an hour of cooking, I'll put in my carrots and potatoes, and that's a corned beef dinner. That's all you need. You don't need to add nothing to it. And we're gonna cook this 4 to 6 hours until it's tender, so that it's like a shred, like when you shred your pot roast. You shouldn't have to use a knife to eat corned beef. It should shred right off. That way you can make your sandwiches, you know, have it today with potatoes and carrots, tomorrow some hash and some sandwiches. All right, we're back 7 hours later, but this is gonna be delicious. I'm gonna make my plate. I'm gonna bring you down so you can see. Okay, I already got some mashed potatoes. I'm gonna take a little piece of carrot. That's smashed all up. I'm gonna take a little bit of cabbage. Now for the corned beef, which is just breaking right apart here. Come on. Look at that. Now this is so hot. It just breaks right off. See that? Pulls apart. All right, so we got potatoes, we got carrots, we got cabbage. Let me get a little bit of beet tops. And this is what's for dinner tonight, guys. Can I get any better than that? No. It can, because I'm going to add my piece of rye bread. Let me get that out. I do like the end piece. A lot of people don't, but it's a good piece of bread. I like the end piece. So I have that. I'm going to sit down and eat my dinner. I will be back to show you the strawberry shortcakes. Hi guys, welcome back. So I did show you my corned beef dinner, and I said I'd be back on to show you the strawberry shortcakes, but life happens, and now it's getting pretty late, and so those are going to have to hold off till tomorrow, because now I'm exhausted. Oh, there's my kitty. That's Mr. Truman. So if you like this video, give me a like, send me a comment, subscribe. Have a blessed evening. Thank you guys that have watched this video all the way through, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless.